Get ready to hear all the gossip about the Duggar family as we dive into some exciting developments today. First up, Jen Duggar is slowly readjusting to ethereal world television. Ever since she launched her social page, admirers of the return after the wedding have been guessing as to whether she will take the plunge by herself or dismantling everything what may be keeping her captive, and the hint after her solo performance, Anna Duggar, has stunned online users with an unexpected new company endeavor, while as before Josh Duggar is fulfilling his 12 years in prison in formed a limited liability company Little Ones from Golden Grove, causing speculation that she had joined. We're going to explore the dog breeding world contentious issue and the reasons for its rapid, a lot of discussion happening on the internet. Next, Duggar Jessa Sue is now engaged in yet another dispute at the moment. The focus is on a rise to the head, she said. That a lot of people exposing a fraud. We dissect the reaction to what Jessa disclosed and the reasons behind her. Several of your followers are expressing concern about Christian medical services at the age of Josh Duggars, what his siblings will be like once he's freed. The year 2032 after serving time in jail. The audience is going wild about the amount that the Duggars will be altered by the time we've computed the figures, and we're investigating more on the day when the family is scheduled to Joshua's escapes. Fasten your seatbelts and press that click the subscribe button. Stardom is nearing unravel the mystery as we go into become an iconic subject that gets fans excited. Can Jana Duggar experience the world as she sees it display from the time Jana achieved her major social return to the spotlight after her wedding, and her relatives have been involved in the article's highlight appears after paper. With all this fresh focus, many are questioning if Jana will continue the path set by her brothers. Return to the real world of reality television. How about we simplify it all prospects and what may be in the position, starting with her method. It's not surprising given that Jana's nuptials to Stephen, the media's focus on Wisman, is really popular, and fans can't wait to find out, uncovering the details of her newlywed existence. Lady, after becoming famous as the unmarried after a long time of dubbing her sister, here is the great mystery. What does all this excitement even mean? Jana is getting ready to host her own program, as at first glance the idea that a Duggar chance upon yet another reality series, one can find some serious reservations about it, as is well known to everyone, as networks are now reluctant to continue collaborating with the Duggars after disagreements concerning Duggar Joshit. Is possible that Jana's journey might on content that features the venue of her nuptials, repairs, and who knows, maybe even pregnancy. But is it sufficient to get anybody interested about the network? I propose we examine in years past. Intimate associates of the Duggar family. The Bats were let go by the political conservative television network, producing a second season that was never broadcast. Many have wondered whether the may be connected to the decision to cancel more extensive disputes concerning traditionalists or conservative groups, such as on top of that Amazon's Shiny the Show Happy People, which featured members of their faith group. If the bots were unable to maintain their display, what that reveal about the likelihood of a Duggar the book series? Not only networks putting distance between themselves and their beliefs, Jim Bob Duggar would attempt to incorporate involved in any possible agreements. Hello Jana might land, which could make matters very complicated. Beyond that, despite Johannah seeming to be managing her social media accounts at this time, folks are skeptical that she is wedded. It would be possible for her to completely the larger impact of her family production efficient stress that if when Janet is online, it's probably going to appear more often on sites such as YouTube, similarly to her two sisters, Johanna and Jessa. There's room for in which she may showcase her home and improvements, married life, and any other kind of online content information consumers anticipate, minus the danger or scrutiny that accompanies being on an enormous network. But come on, your YouTube channel may lack as a fully realized reality television program. Is it possible for Jan to make a career out of her life successfully until her endeavors include major shift in perspective, with many believing it was going to be difficult to sell? A lot of love at her house updates have failed to impress. Viewers being criticized by some for being average. She probably has some fundamental skills, but hasn't established a signature sound or distinguished herself in the home improvement industry is oversaturated. Material. And how about the system? A few of Jan's siblings have dabbled in YouTube with mixed results, and nobody has succeeded in capturing the enchantment that was successful with 19 Kid and counting. Some have hypothesized that no big aside from that the network could consider about following the aftermath of the cases involving Josh Duggar and the unfavorable reports about their faith. Therefore, what is the conclusion? As Janet Duggar might soon be making headlines with social media, it's rather improbable that we'll do not expect to see her on television in the near future. The truth: everything in the world of television has changed, and now, what transpired between her sibling and the Bates kinship networks just seem too cautious to try your luck with the Duggar once again. Jan might perhaps keep carving out a little YouTube channel dedicated to her, but an authentic reality program. Hold on a second, can you imagine what could the latest chapter by Jan features? A concert, or is it all just for show? Let us leave a comment telling us what you think. After this, we will begin a surprising new commercial enterprise, including, and that does not, although Anna Duggar's spouse Josh Duggar completes his 12-year jail term sentence, Anna seems to be taking action to start her own business breeding dog. Did you hear that Inner secretly formed a limited liability company LLC named Golden Tree Puppies in Arkansas, causing a plethora of assume that she has stepped foot in the global to the business of dog breeding and sales, and an enterprise has caused quite a stir online. Now we'll dissect the fame. Found out that Anna liked her new opportunity for her company surfaced after her a small number of puppies from Golden Grove Pups LLC months ago, based on data from the state secretary. Anna of Arkansas use Michelle, Jim, and Bob dug up Tomatown location in order to form a corporation, according to the LOG's formal objective, which isn't very obvious given the name Golden. Many people in the Grove think that Anna is beginning a canine breeding business, but just how can we tell whether this is indeed? Hello, Anna. Well, Duggar, the reputation synchronized with her newly created Instagram profile committed to exhibiting canines, and nonetheless the videos shared by this user seem to display canines frolicking in what seems to be the illustrious Duggar family's town land, referred to as the Bay House. Furthermore, the account is then followed by some old acquaintances from the Duggar circle, which adds to the conjecture the absence of announcement made by Anna personally. A tidal surge of individuals, internet critics, and concerned supporters, detractors, and supporters alike have swarmed to web, such as Reddit, and more specifically the Duggar online smart group, where Anna supposed some are calling venture a puppy factory. Customer went so far as to establish Poppy Mill, which seems to be correct. Do the brand. Others responded back with addict tone, not taking well to the lengthy the past of breeding implies that at this, since Anna can't have any more little ones because she's been proceeded to focus on dog breeding. Instead, very little is known about Anna's motivations. Concern themselves with possible ethical problems with responsible dog breeding necessitates educational materials and dedication to medical screenings and appropriate critiques of care items. Contend Anna might not know how to manage one, or do I even have the time? Question the situation by saying